Hello and welcome to Inside Solent, our monthly look at the university's latest news, projects and events. I'm multimedia journalism student Josh Stokes.
And I'm Amy Sutton, Graduate Associate at the School of Business, Law and Communications, and we'll be your hosts this month.
In this programme, we found out how our students got involved in this year's Glastonbury Festival.
We look back at the European Maritime Day to hear about microplastics and marine litter.
And we take a look at the incredible work on display at this year's summer degree shows. But first, we caught up with Solent's new Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Julie Hall, at the Solent Learning and Teaching Community Conference to ask how she feels about joining the university.
I noticed the Southampton Solent a while ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, the innovative work here, the applied nature of the research, and it always sounded like such an exciting place. And so I was delighted when I saw the post coming up here, and I applied for it, and I was very, very pleased to be appointed. I think one of the key plans is to facilitate all the amazing work that's going on here, to build on it. You're on an upward trajectory at Solent, and really my role is to keep that going in the same direction. There's no doubt about it, it's a challenging time for universities. So we have to think about different offers, and I was really pleased to see Solent talking about apprenticeships, part-time provision, working with people who are in work, possibly moving into blended delivery. We have to be very innovative and fleet of foot in order to maintain recruitment. That's key. But also, of course, we've got the REF looming, the research audit. That will be with us in 4 years' time. We need to keep an eye on that. And then, of course, we have the metrics like the National Student Survey. We've got to be aware of those kind of things as well. But the key thing, I think, is to focus on the student experience. And if we focus on the student experience, then there's every indication that Solent will be fine.
And congratulations to our newest officer cadets who marked their 3-year Merchant Navy training with their passing out ceremony at the O2 Guildhall at the end of this month.
We'll bring you more footage from the ceremony in our Inside Solent graduation special later this month.
Staying with Warsash, we now head over to our St Mary's campus for the latest progress on our Maritime Academy relocation.
The work's fully in progress now. There are a lot of builders on site working on all the floors, refurbishing the building top to bottom. We've got brand new teaching facilities coming in with the latest equipment. We've got brand new workshops, and we've got study areas, IT rooms, staff offices, and student rest areas, breakout areas, so it's going to be really good. One of the great things about this location is not only are we on a college campus, but we're around the corner for the student accommodation. We're a 10-minute stroll from the university, where the students got access to the full range of student support, the library. We've got the students at Union, we've got the sports facilities of the university, so we really think that there's going to be a much better experience for the cadets outside of the classroom too.
Last month, the Spark played host to the 2017 Museums Hack Day, which brought together academics, digital SMEs and selected museums for a day of competitive collaboration. Teams consisting of digital designers, developers, technologists and academics were asked to generate ideas for a fundraising campaign using digital technologies, and were then asked to pitch the ideas to a panel of judges. Lightbox Museum took home the day's prizes, including business planning support from the university and £2,000 seed funding to bring their idea to life.
Now, microplastics and marine litter has received a lot of attention from scientists and politicians recently.
We joined Dr. Anthony Gallagher at the European Maritime Day in Poole to find out more.
I'm at European Maritime Day because I've been asked to facilitate a workshop on marine plastics. We've just had it, it's been very successful, and we were looking at the issue of marine plastics, the impacts, but more importantly the solutions. So we're trying to look at a way forward for bringing people together, communities and government, to bring forward new approaches to try and reduce the problem of plastics in the marine environment. It's a very big event for all of maritime industry, and that's not just shipping and ports, although that's of course part of it, but also fisheries, environmental sectors, tourism. There's everyone who's involved in maritime and marine work in Europe comes to this conference, so there's a lot of different people to network with. So I'm here to meet people and to hopefully develop some new ideas for projects. One of them actually is to do with marine plastics. So We had an inception meeting yesterday where we're trying to put a partnership together to develop some new ways of working together and as I say, reducing the problem.
We now go over to Vice-Chancellor Professor Graham Baldwin for the latest sector updates. So what has been going on at Solent over the last month?
It's been another really busy time. It started with the summer degree shows, very exciting, where we had students displaying their work all over the university and particularly in the Spark, where we had, of course, the highlight being the student fashion show. We had the results of the government's Teaching Excellence Framework, and that coincided with the Solent Learning and Teaching Community Conference. It was a very exciting event. We had over 240 delegates from within the university, but also from other institutions, partner colleges and so forth. It was a really exciting day, really good development.
40 Solent students and staff travelled to Glastonbury to join the BBC as one of the festival's official media partners.
We caught up with the group just before they left to help broadcast the iconic festival around the world.
My job role at Glastonbury is a news producer, so I will be walking around Glastonbury all over the fields, interviewing, organising videos, making things happen for the Glastonbury website.
I am also a news producer at Glastonbury. We're going to be covering stories for broadcasters and also the official Glastonbury website.
I'm going to be doing the sound for the news crew, so the boom operator.
I'll be working with the sound team in the left field stage.
I'm the copyright clearance officer, so I need to get the permission from all the artists on my stage so Solent Productions can film them.
I'm the BBC runner at Glastonbury this year. I've got to run between the BBC tents and Solent tents, collecting footage and getting it out to the right people so it goes on screen basically.
I'm most excited about the experience. I feel like the experience what I'm going to get out of this, it's a 6 days, intense day. I feel this is the step I need into the real media industry, and I just feel like I'm going to take every opportunity I can when I'm there.
Probably most excited about the whole scenery. I like festivals because you can go around every single stage and you can discover new sceneries, new ways of working, new engineering. I think I'm excited to learn about that.
I'm most excited about actually walking around, seeing the art, seeing the site, so experiencing something different, something new.
I'm most excited about kind of working with the BBC because it's different from working with the uni group. But I don't know, I just like working with loads of people, so I'm quite excited to just be with all my friends and get some work done. It'll be fun.
I'm very excited about the opportunity. I've never done anything like this before, so it's a real compliment to my CV, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Now it's time for a roundup of this month's sporting news.
Hi, I'm Basha Dudek, Sport Development Officer here at Solent, here to bring you a roundup of this month's sporting news. To start out, big congrats to our Team Solent men's cricket team on winning the Bucks Indoor Cricket National Championship and reaching the national final for this year's outdoor season. The majority of the teams within the league receive up to £100,000 funding from the MCCU. However, Team Solent found success as one of the only teams competing without this additional support. And staying with Bucks, we're proud to say that we've been named Most Improved University at the Bucks National Awards. Team Solent made a 234-point improvement in our standings, which has led to an impressive 13-place jump within the Bucks table. Bucks points are calculated based on Team Solent's league and our team's standings within that league. And finally, a big congrats to gymnast and sports science student Kelly Sim on being selected once again to represent GB universities at the World University Games. Kelly competed in the Games 2 years ago and returned with a gold medal. Here's hoping for another successful year. For more information, don't forget to check out the Solent Sport website and social media pages, and most importantly, get behind Team Solent.
And finally, students from our School of Art, Design and Fashion recently showcased their final major project at this year's summer shows. There were some amazing pieces.
It really was quite a spectacle. Here's a look at some of their incredible work. That's all we have for you this month. I'll be back with the latest news, views and events from Inside Solent at the start of our next academic year.
But before then, I'll be bringing you the highlights as we say goodbye to our class of 2017 in our graduation special later this month.
Goodbye and thank you for watching.